Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect. Put this guy. Put this guy over here. It's so much better. Hey, let's go. Still, what's up? Yeah, yo, sorry, I was still getting set up. What's good? Yes, about to get into this shit. But yeah, so you're gonna start on something from scratch. I got some stuff I need to mix later, but kind of wanted to just like show the process from the start. Let me turn this down. Perfect. 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 Good stuff. Just make sure my stuff is working. Yeah, I know I got on here late, but doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna keep it up all the way. Nobody's really waiting on me anyway, I don't think. But laying in bed. Yes, bro. Yeah, I just want to start doing these just to like just to be putting what I'm doing out there and then like get help or teach people things. Like I just, figured why not like be doing it online anyway if I'm already going to be doing it regardless. So like sweet. I don't know who else is really like this. And like literally if so I'll usually go like by ear or you can put the scale on and just like if you're worried because I'll like double and triple check things and I'm always worried that I'm going to be out of key or something like that. So I'll put it on just in case. Um, But for some reason, I really like to start with the bass, like not even the like different bass layers, but just like the sub. I just like getting that kind of like steady grounding. Some people like start with drums or sometimes start with other stuff. But oh hell yeah, bro! I yeah, I want to figure out a way to do it through Discord and like Twitch and like TikTok and YouTube like all at the same time. But at the same time, I also need to get better at producing. But I figured like if I somewhat know what I'm doing, then I'll do it anyway. But it's you know so much to learn, man. But maybe this could like attract some help or something. Like because I always like I want to know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever. And then for the bass line, I always pitch it up higher so I can kind of hear the notes better. Yeah, I'm using OBS right now, so that's what I have up, but I like barely know how to use it. Um, so trying to get better at that. I need to get a webcam and like a mic and shit like that. But I mean, I just figured why not? I feel like it's just like a good thing to do. But yeah, bro, maybe you can give me a call in a little bit and help me out. I wanted to end like in that main note to be the F, so I think I might take it up a little higher. I need to make sure I'm like explaining and stuff. I just want to do it so I can start getting better at it. I don't like any of that shit. Let's keep that. Let's see. I need to save this real quick. Yeah, a lot of times too, if I'm like intentional with my like if if I'm being real intentional with what I'm trying to make, it doesn't end up good. I just try to just kind of vibe to whatever music is kind of in my head at the moment and just go from there. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how art happens. I mean, you try and you want to like you have goals and you can kind of get as close as you can to trying to do that thing, but at the same time, it's just about doing what comes to you because that's kind of just how the ideas happen. Um, but at least for me, maybe other people are different, but I feel like it's kind of the majority of people are people that are making art are like that. So we'll get a little bit of sound going. This is literally just a sub preset um, for this, but I'll start like actually we'll finish this bass line and then we'll add another layer, add some drums and stuff. Oh, and I also need to get my audio. I know it's coming through the mic right now. I need to get my audio coming um, through the stream clearly, and also to where I can also clearly hear it too, sitting here working. We'll do more like staccato kind of feel, like boom, 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 boom. Yo, what up, Chris? Yeah, do like a little kind of right here, just kind of like what I'm hearing in my head, just like a boom, 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 boom. Gotta make it a little bit. Gotta make it different from our section up here. I'm gonna have it step back up here too. I don't even know how well this is coming through. Nice, nice. So we'll take that pattern for right now. Sorry about that. Mom texted me, asked, gotta say what's up to her. But yeah, I like this little pattern we got going right here for the sub. And now, as you can hear the tones better and everything, now I'll pitch it back down and it'll actually be the full bass right here. Yeah, right. So, and we can fix that sub better. We can definitely fix that. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as it is and just kind of try to get like a decent outline of something going. So we'll do some sound design right here. And what we're going to do is copy the sub layer, because it's an easy way for me to start with, like, okay, the bass rhythm might be a little bit different, but it kind of keeps me on track with, like, all right, this is like the main core of where everything's going. And so I don't know, I just feel like it works way better that way. So something I love is these basic shapes. You can just go in. You can just start and just like start turning knobs. Like you just gotta start doing stuff. So these, when it comes to the phaser, too much feedback, like on the in the final mix, it just kind of drives me crazy. So pretty low feedback. Yeah, so I just like look for tones, especially when I'm just doing the sound design for the different layers, just the tones inside of it that really strike something. Just try to keep it close to there, but can't go like too crazy over the sound, because then you just kind of stop the flow of everything that's going on. And sometimes too, like I have my own, like things that I've worked on before. So I like take something that I already like and make it something totally different. It's really loud. So like say you start there, have a kind of sound that I like for myself, and then I'll keep going past it. So right here you can already see how it's set up. That wiggle sound, yeah. See, like that's already so different, um, just by adjusting it a little bit. But it's kind of just a different version of a sound that I already like. And most of what I'm saying is basic stuff. But um, you know, if you can learn something, then it's great. That's a little bit dirtier for sure. It would help if I turned it on the distortion. And yeah, I'm probably missing stuff and not saying as much as I should, but don't worry, I'm gonna keep getting better. It is loud. What kind of filter we got on this thing? And if there's problems with the audio or whatever, if you're watching, yeah, just let me know. I mean, I know it's still coming through the mic, but I'll get that stuff figured out. No distortion for this guy. He can't do it. It's just not going to work for him. So what I usually do, especially like when I'm dialing anything, like it just, go hard one way, go hard the other way, and then you just kind of like come to a resting point where it's like, oh, that sounds good, that's too far. It sounds good, that's too far, and then try to settle somewhere kind of right around the middle. But like I said, you don't want to take too long because like I don't know, I feel like it kind of throws you off the vibe, and you can always come back and like go over each individual sound. But when you're trying to create a whole idea, you need to get like the pieces rolling together fast. You kind of need to loosely get everything I'm just adjusting that LFO to get that different rhythm out of it because I kind of like that a little better for this. I'm gonna do the EQ. I don't like doing the EQ on here too often. But I do need to take out the low end. I'll do that on Nice. So now we got that kind of thinned out the bottom end. I need to take that top one off. Oops. Because not enough high end. And also time for more pizza. Well, gonna add in some drums. Probably gonna be people who like don't like doing this way, like loading up Splice and looking through here. I know, like look through the folders over here and through your samples that you already have saved. But I like going through Splice. It's because I'm always finding new shit. Like if I have internet connection and like I can get new samples and stuff for different things that I want to do and then kind of make them my own or whatever. Like I just like finding, just getting new sounds all the time. So, yeah, I love just pulling this up. But of course, if I don't have internet or something or, just use a bunch of saved samples I have. Shouldn't be eating this pizza while doing this, but I'm so hungry. So we'll make a different version of this bass, but then just a little bit and do a different rhythm with it. So that way it, changes, goes back and forth. But for right now, let me just add these drums, basic. need to sidechain these. Need to make a new template actually, because this one that I have is a little bit outdated. Don't really like it. Don't like it at all. But I just keep jumping on here and making music. Anyway. Need that snap quicker, so I'll bring these down. These compressors on Ableton, pretty decent for the side chaining, and you can make it work. But plug-in would be better. There's a few, you know, whether you like, depending on your budget and everything. But these ones work okay. You just have to mess with them a little bit. I like doing that. But there's plenty of stuff out there you can get good side chains with. But also this one, just this Ableton compressor, works really well. You just have to mess with it to get it right. Sorry, I've seemed to forgot my mind today. I think maybe I'm just nervous being on the stream for the first time like this. But yeah, we're just gonna speed it up for right now because I don't know. I don't really like that bass layer too much right now, but we're gonna go back and fix it in just a minute. But I want to get a few more things done first. These fucking freaking Subtronics samples are going crazy today. You got some good ones in the background. Pitch this down one. Warp it. Go Complex Pro. Me personally, I like pitching my drums down. I just really like like just the sound it gives the overall drum. So you get a sample, or you design a drum sound and then pitch it down from where it was. And I just sometimes I'll just pitch it down as far as it can go down before it doesn't sound pad, like it doesn't lose its pop or anything. It just gives the drums like a darker kind of grungier sound that I like. I'll put another kick there. Actually, speaking of which, I need to fix these kicks, no lie. Because when the sub comes back in from being sidechained, they were a little bit too long. So it's going to make it muddy, and that's going to come out pretty bad in the mix. So having them shortened up. Right. Yeah, I think that I like that a little bit better. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, it's gonna sound a lot better now. Gonna add another kick in right here. Keep it riding right here. These are pretty loud. So I'm gonna do another note there. I'll just have ideas, while making stuff. So I think it should go again right here. But we're gonna keep the sub following it because I don't like it by itself. Need that low end. So we're gonna see if we can't make this a little bit more stumpy, meaner. Let's go. Let's get this thing go a little bit heavier. Pretty nice. I'm gonna adjust these and see what we can. go ahead and solve this. I like that there. I'm going to remove the modulation from the detune because I don't know, I kind of want it to stay sounding good. I like it. I like the sound of it, good, but need to be careful with it. I don't want it to get wide, but then you don't want it to get out of tune. I usually do it just inside, so I'll go all the way out till it starts to sound too bad, and then I dial it back in right to where it starts to sound good, so we get a nice spread on it. Yeah, see, I like that better. We're getting a better sound. I'm honestly going to pitch the snare down even a little bit more. Sometimes I do this and I don't even end up liking it afterward. Throw some reverb on that bad boy. Alright. Another kick right here. This guy right here. Alright, cool. So we got this bass layer sounding a little bit better now. This just like now I'll see if I can't put some distortion on it because it didn't really work too well before. I feel like that sounds way better now. No soft, only hard. No soft clip, just hard clip. Just getting out. Stay hard. Always. Yeah, no, we're going back to the soft clip. I know I was talking shit for a second, but so it sounded a little bit better. Also, I wish I could get the audio through. If somebody knows how to do that, please let me know. I'm gonna look up more stuff afterward, but I'll post a video of what I make on my story or something like that, so you can hear how it actually sounds. Hey, yo, just got hacked. Yo, my computer's going crazy. Yeah, so we got this sounding way better now. And I like the hyperdimensional and serum, but definitely need to be careful because I'll really like it and and put a bunch into a sound with it. But then as you start to mix more and more, all that space kind of sound starts to come through, and it starts to make it sound like kind of muddy. Get some more drums in here. Like I was saying, I just love the punch on these two Subtronic samples. But yeah, let me get some hats and stuff in there. This is fun. Yo, and I can put emojis in there. Let's go. Woohoo! All right, cool. But yeah, anyway, let's put some hats in here. And yeah, I want to keep doing this all the time because I think this is really fun. I have fun doing it. It's like an accountability thing too. Like if I'm sitting here doing this, like and you're, if I have friends and people watching, like I want to, you know, stay focused and keep doing my thing. And also, we get to share knowledge. If there's something I don't know, if there's something you don't know, it's great. Yo, hope that truth set was good. We haven't talked about that yet, but oh, that was fun last night. I really like this Southside hat. It's just something I've had for a long time. And then I always change the gain on the hats too. So just so all of them are different, they have more of a human kind of feel and they don't sound so robotic. So I'll go in, just change the gain a little bit on each one to make them kind of unique for, the first good bit of the pattern and then just kind of pick random ones. Now, yes. Yes, exactly. It's the accountability. Like it's like sitting here chilling. It's like now I want to do something. I can't just fuck around. Like I want to at least like do something and do something kind of meaningful, and we can all learn. Yes, please. Let's talk about last night. Yes, and yeah, and so that's why I wanted to start something fresh too. Is like, okay, so do a little bit of sound design, just threw a sub in there, but then doing a little bit of sound design on the bass layers, and kind of how to come up with like, okay, here's a new idea, and here's kind of a new sound, and I have this basic idea of like, kind of outlining the sound of how a drop's gonna be. Now I'm gonna do some triplets here. Oops. And then also I'm gonna go in here. You probably know this, but yeah, just this little bottom button down here and bring it up to milliseconds. I'm gonna push these back a little bit because it's gonna give the beat more swing by pushing it back a little bit off the grid. And I'm also going to slow this down, so I might put it back down to 145. No, I like 150. Again, going back in and kind of messing with the gain a little bit of these so we can, have a more legit kind of feel. I've always loved hi-hats. Talked with Humble about this because I love making the patterns. Like, it's kind of tedious because it's, if you're doing like, it's a unique pattern for the whole 8 bars and everything. And to make it like nice and intricate, it's rewarding at the end because then you have this nice long hi-hat pattern that's doing different things the whole time and it's very tasteful and it's very, very satisfying to add in like everywhere throughout the beat just tastefully, but sometimes it's frustrating because it can be a little tedious. This part will be more simple. We'll adjust again a little bit. Yeah, and as I go through, I'm just gonna... Yes, bro, for sure. Yeah, and also thanks for coming to hang out for a little bit, bro. I'm probably gonna do it for, I don't know, like another hour or something, and then I'm just gonna keep them up, just for just for whoever to watch. Sweet, turn those down a little bit. I'm gonna add in some just kind of simple open hats, give it a little more. These are some samples I already have, but said he needs food, bro. I literally have this big pizza that I got earlier to go, and just came just straight back and started working on music. Yeah, and it's cool because you can just have it on in the background, like if you're just kind of just chilling or whatever, and just want to just tune in. It's cool. Nice. Yeah, this is actually the Mellow Mushroom that just opened here in downtown Ocala. So yeah, yeah, this thing is so good. I'm gonna go heat up more later, but okay, sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, I really want to get the audio coming through my interface so it's coming out of your end perfectly clear, kind of like the DJ stream, but. These I'm gonna do kind of a thing where I don't know, I just random ideas. I'm gonna do kind of a thing where they all kind of fade down. I mean, I could just automate this, but for the sake of mixing and everything, I'd rather just kind of have them be played that way. See, like, I don't even know if you can hear it through there, but now it gives it this kind of like falling kind of feeling. This one needs to be harder though. All right, cool. Now we'll add in some open hats. We got a pattern working right here. So we'll add in some of our open hats. But let me see. There's one I love. So yeah, this is the one I was talking about. This open hat, I just like I said earlier, I love getting new samples and just just mixing up different sounds and everything. But this open hat for just dubstep, I just love this sample. So anyway. Yeah, I never had it before. It was in Ocala either, so this is actually my first time eating mellow mushroom. But now we got a little bit of drums worked out, but I'm gonna see if we can't make this go harder, more bass. Actually, what I'm going to do is no open hats here, so it'll kind of come in like... It'll be... So... Yeah, and then we'll have them go out there to some more looking more like that. Like I said, these side chains are okay if they're Ableton. You just got to kind of mess with them to get them So yeah, now I'm going back into the bass sound because I like it, but it's just not enough. And I want to make this sound better and then maybe add another layer on top of it. See how where it was at, it was sounding more like this. Kind of round. I want it more like crunchy. Go mess with phaser again. Oh, dirty, dirty. Oh man. Oh man. Nasty guy. Getting pretty dope. Yeah, yes, on this little one right here. Bro, great idea. Absolutely fantastic idea. Like a bar, like a half note or bar or something. Yeah. Maybe on the frequency. Maybe. Let's go. See, this is what's cool too. We can like work on music together. It's like it's cool getting different ideas. I'll die on this hill. Bro, I love playing with the knobs. I get carried away playing with the knobs. So just changing up the hi-hats here. No drum section into the impact. Yeah, like a... Excuse me. Yeah, that would be fire. And also, if I'm responding late to the chat, it's because the stream is like 30 seconds, or it's like a minute behind or something like that. But it's so that way on your end you have better quality video and everything like that. So if I'm a little bit behind to what you're saying, that's why. So now this serums, this base layer isn't doing enough for me. We need another layer. I mean, most times I need a few layers, but that one is at least now something that I like better. And so now let's do something different, and maybe we'll use the same patch, but we'll make it kind of different. I was gonna go for a different patch altogether, but it can be just the bass phrase. That's very true. Yeah, you're right. It does kind of like, or like put an auto filter on it, like have it kind of coming in like it's low, and then it fully hits maybe with the next bass layer. So now with this one, I want to get some more like high-end crunchiness. I want this bass layer to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe a little bit tighter, more aggressive. that stereo feel. Yeah, exactly. Yes, wah wah wah. Now this sounds, it's really like right now it's just super crunchy, yeah, and it's like glass right now. But it's, I think that the right amount of this added into the other, like added into the other base layer is gonna sound good. What's up, yo? I'm glad that you're learning. Welcome to the stream. We do some rhythm. I'm just messing. It may sound good with that like LFO pattern. Let's see if we can make this a little bit better. It's rhythm, you say? Yeah, no, we could change it. We could change the flow up, but I do kind of like the more like bass sound design process. Yes, no problem. We'll go over that in just a second. Yeah, rhythm, you say? Yeah, because I had the LFO up here, and I like it just on those quarter notes. But you know, if we adjust it back here and we go for that wow wow, and we can get the rhythm sound out of it. We can do that instead. So I can only stream under flow. Oh yeah, but all right. Well, I'm about to do the bass sound design really quick. So this sub that I have right here, zip by itself. I don't know how well you can hear it over there. So it's just a real flat sub. Like if you could literally just get that by just turning on your oscillator, and if you have serum or if you have something else, but really what you want is you just want this sine wave right here, and then you can add another sine wave and then mess with the octaves, and then start messing with the wavetable position to get them layered to get a sub that you really like that's nice and full. But the sub, it's nothing crazy right now. It's literally just this. And this is just a patch for a sub. So nothing special going on there. Just some, you know, a sub that you could look up. And this is that first base layer that I have. It's this right here. So it's that sound right there, and this was a patch that I'd already designed before, but then I made it really different. So it's basically something totally different because both of these waveforms are different. But really, I can't. It's hard to explain like how exactly I got to here because whenever I get to a new sound, I can't even really explain how I got there. It's really just an experimentation thing. So you got to just go on and start playing with the right stuff. You got to start playing with the right knobs, which are going to be putting up different wavetables, messing with their wavetable position, messing with the unison, and detuning them, and like getting them to a point that you like, and then going in your FX. Usually, I love, you know, I usually will start with like phase or distortion, and then you can play around with the filters. You can put on just like a more normal filter, like a like just one of these when you go in, it's just normal. Or you can go down, and I love doing like comb filters and messing around with these because you can get some pretty funky sounds out of there. Chorus sometimes kind of lightly, or if you're gonna use like reverb, real lightly. But yeah, biggest thing is just going in and knowing kind of what to play around with to get a good thing going. But if I were you, I would just start with one oscillator, go through the waveforms, play with the different wavetable position till you get some decent, and then you just go in the effects and start really messing around, and then just don't be afraid to just throw shit at a wall and kind of see what works. Oh yeah. Yes, just like regular Ableton, just the regular operator on Ableton is great too, because it just gives you the foundation to kind of do whatever you want. Nice. Nice. Yes, you can feel it. Sweet. I'm rocking Ableton standard. So I just removed those modulators from these right here, and I'm going to put this one back on it because I just want to get this thing bouncing more. Take this off for just a minute. These drums are really loud. How it's kind of like the way that it's just like falling off like that. I'm gonna keep the one that we have up here, but honestly I'm gonna go to a whole different bass that I have. See, that one's better. This one, it's kind of more of the sound that is still me, but more of that kind of crunch that I wanted. Much better. Much better. Definitely need to take out this low end though. Oh my goodness. Taking out the low end, by the way. Banging my head. Let's go. Yeah. Taking the low end out, by the way, because I have a sub in there. I don't know, that's a simple thing, but just explain what I'm doing. So, yeah, for this bass layer, I just kind of want mids, mid-lows, but those real low sub frequencies, don't want any of them clashing with my real sub. So now now I'm gonna go back, and I really like that, so I'm gonna keep this one kind of just dormant for now, like not gonna use it. Maybe I'll use this in the build up, kind of how Humble was suggesting. Because I like it because it's like a more mellow, kind of phased out, wah, 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 like version of this sound, but this one is more like that one goes harder and is a little bit more full and just has more of that just teeth kind of sound. So maybe I'll mess around with this sound or make it even slower and kind of vibey for the beginning, like I mean, I got my first producing kind of kit when I was 15. I got a monitor and one of those little Apple computers, one of those little gray ones, and these two little monitors and Reason came on the computer. And that was when I started because it was a bundle at Guitar Center and it was something that I asked for Christmas, and that was the only thing that I got that year, and it was like this bundle that they were doing that came with all that stuff. So yeah, so technically since I was 15, but I've made all different kinds of music. So subscribe to the channel. You can find my links everywhere. We got mixes on SoundCloud, and then my Instagram and everything, my website. You can find all that stuff. But so I appreciate you coming to the stream. But mini meters while sound designing. Yes, I totally agree. Like I love having mini meters up, and like when I do the videos, when I've been doing the videos recently on Instagram, that's what I've been doing is pulling these up and having them there. I think the mix is much, but sound design, yeah, for sure. Like the sound design is cool because it's just so cool visually having this right here for you. What is going on with my mini meters? Oh, that's why. I don't have it on my master. Duh. Love me some mini meters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me put that thing on there. So now we can go in and check out this bass design. Bro, I'm ready for the 12th too. My boy's in the stream now. Let's go. Let's go. Designing, sharing, creative and consistent way to get started. Yo, that's awesome. Actually, if you go back to the beginning of this stream, that was literally like, that was what I was wanting to do is this stream is I was like, yo, I'm going to start from scratch and kind of show you how you can start from scratch, how I do it. There's different ways, but for me, how I did it in this one was I just came up with my sub, my main like core bass line, and there's going to be different basses with different rhythms, but that sub just really holds the direct like core feeling, to the song. So I start there because I can kind of hear that line in my head, and I'll just come up with an idea. Then on top of that, I designed some bass sounds, and then I added in a little bit of drums, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I got like 20 more minutes or something that we can do this, and so we'll keep going. Unfortunately, because I have to DJ tonight, so I got to start getting ready. But yeah, so if you want to go back and look at that, definitely do that. I'm gonna keep moving on this though, because I kind of like where it's going. And like I was saying, if you subscribe or whatever, I'll be doing the streams like pretty much all the time. I'm gonna be DJing once a week, and I'm gonna have a whole radio thing that I'm gonna start soon. Like I want to be playing music all the time. But yeah, anyway, here we are. Let's keep going. That's it. This looks pretty. She's just looking real pretty. So I'm going to take that layer out for now. Just keep it. Going to add one of these bad boys. Gonna go back in here. I want this to be a little bit stumpier, so I'm gonna adjust my LFO a little bit. Nice. So I kind of want to go in and adjust the rhythm so it's not just right, just matching exactly like the bass. But I'm going to kind of wait to do that. And I actually need to group these by kicking my snare. But I'm going to wait to do that because I kind of want to add in some more atmosphere, like synths and stuff right now, just kind of while it's in my head. And I like to bounce around when I'm like, I kind of want to make some changes here, but I'm not really sure. Then I'll just do other ideas and then kind of come back to it later because I don't want to push something that I kind of don't have the ideas for yet. So I just keep, kind of throwing shit around and then just kind of do what I'm feeling at the moment. Yo, thank you, bro. Yeah, it's just like the past like hour, whatever, 45 minutes or something like that. And got a decent little idea cooking right here. Yo, if you like it, bro, let's cook something up, man. I can send it to you. I will send them over whenever, bro. Fuck anybody in here. So I have some synths here that I kind of like. We'll see what we got going on here. And a lot of times I like to take maybe a synth that I already like, and then I'll just kind of make it my own, like, find a preset that I like, and then just, make it my own. And it's a good way to get kind of an idea going, but then make something that's yours. Or maybe add in some chords, if we can find some chords. So now I'm going to copy this down too. So it all starts with that sub. This is why I kind of like to do it this way, and I've really enjoyed it because I start with that sub bass line and it just holds everything together, and then from there I can go and create chords and go and create more rhythm out of that, but that just main low end kind of is the foundation for everything. So, oops, need to pitch these up. How this semitones are pitched down. Yeah, see, so like even that, it's kind of cool. I love anything that sounds like like I love that kind of like grand sounding stuff, like those like rave chords and everything. So now I'm just gonna build chords out of this. Or I feel like this patch already is like doing chords. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's already kind of doing that. But we'll see. That's gonna be too bad. Yeah, no, I'll just keep this main line. I'll just keep this main line that follows it, and we'll end up using this as like real kind of light background atmosphere. And I'm also gonna make these follow the same rhythm, so they're like bum 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 bum. Make them do like that. And I guess you could do that either way. You could do that through the MIDI, or you could just do that through your oscillator. But in this circumstance, I think I'm going to do it through the oscillator. Need to turn off the sub. Nice. Aha! Oh yeah. Yes, I like that. And now you can see what I'm talking about. That kind of sound. The choir sound. Yes, yes. That reminds me, I actually need to get a plug-in later today with choirs and more instruments on it and everything. I need to do that, honestly, probably when I get off the stream or when I get back on to work. Actually, I'm gonna put it on triplets real quick and just see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna do this right here. So what I'm gonna don't be such a judge, Chris. Hey, whoa, that was a nice. I like that, Chris Judge. So, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this because I like the triplet pattern. Bum, 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 bum. And I want it to go back to the quarter notes. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm just going to duplicate it and make one of them the quarter notes and one of them the triplets. So we'll make these the triplets and these the regular quarter notes. So, and there may be a better way to do that, but I don't know. It's just something that I like to do. So, make these the quarter notes here. So now we'll have this part in here, and then we'll take this out. So now we have triplets, quarter notes, and now we can switch back and forth between how we want them to play. So all the way up to there. And I want this to kind of hit more staccato. Bum, 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 bum. And now all these, I'm going to drag them out just a little bit further. I'm going to automate it to save CPU. That's also very true. See, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. You're right, I could automate it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll duplicate it. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go into automation and then mess with that and then like, I don't know, and then have to go back and fix it and stuff. So, but I probably should be doing that instead. So actually going to take these out right here. You can make these a little bit longer, like blah, 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 blah. There we go, a little bit better actually. And I still, there's just something I don't like about this sound. Like I kind of like it, but it's not really, and it doesn't fit that good in here. Don't think it fits super good, but we can, you know, mess with it. Crunchyroll. Let's do this. Put some more chords in here. If we don't like it, we'll go back to it. Kind of like it. Well, I mean, we can make it better. I think the sound that I want is inside of there, but it's not it yet. That sounds pretty nice. Maybe now we can actually add some more legit chords in there. Oh yeah, that's gonna sound nice. Yeah, let's get some chords in here and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so let me put these right here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and build some chords out of these right here, and just see what we can do. That's also, yeah, that's true. You need to show me how to do that. I don't really like these either. Yeah, I don't really like those either. I'll just come back to that, but I want more like movement in this, so I'm gonna see if I can find another layer for this. Let me just see. I like some of this stuff. What the hell? No, I hope my stream didn't end. Ableton did just crash though. Good thing that I was saving my stuff. I always save my stuff just kind of as you know, as I'm moving along. Live quit unexpectedly. Okay. Well, I'm gonna still make sure that stuff is there. But yo, in the meantime, thank you for coming on the stream. I really appreciate you guys. I guess that was their way of ending it, you know. Ableton said, "Bro, I'm done. I'm out of here." So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. I know, you know, didn't get too far along, wasn't on there for super long today, but maybe in what, an hour and a half or something? Or how much have we been doing? I don't even know, man. Almost 2 hours? Well, yeah, thank you for coming out, and I'm gonna check and make sure that this stuff is still there. But until next time, I will see you, and I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna leave this up or not. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day, and you guys are the best. And I'm gonna keep streaming my production sessions just kind of here and there a few times a week. I'm gonna come up with a consistent, you know, basis of what days works best for people. And then I'm gonna start Dimension Zero Radio, most likely on Sunday nights. Probably Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. Gonna get that going. So yeah, I will see you guys over there. And until next time, I'll catch you. Peace.